morning from beautiful sunny Brooklyn. So I just heard some bells chiming at 11 a.m. And a bunch of stuff's happened that happens all the time, but sometimes we become confronted by mortality. They say there's only two things that are certain: death and taxes. I don't know. You can live in certain parts of the world where you don't pay taxes, so maybe there's only one certain thing. But, in the last week, and I don't want to harp on about this where I am today, it's the funerals of the NYPD that were shot last week. 40 years old. Also, a few days ago, one of my Krav Maga students, I finally found out yesterday, got killed in a car wreck by a drunk driver, 41 years old. Excuse me. So, our mortality is a reality. Now think about this. I've just been writing some notes on the subway. And, I was coming across things that our parents told us, or our teachers told us, and a whole bunch of stuff. Here's the reality. What if everything we were told was wrong? Because, as much as I can see, most of it is. I've just had a debate this morning with someone saying, kids are misbehaving. Well, if you want kids to sit down and be quiet for 2 hours, I'm sorry, that's not the correct thing. Children should be seen and not heard. That's bullshit. Why don't you just put them in gags and straitjackets? That'll help the development. So, what if everything we were told was wrong? What if you did follow what you were told and tiptoed through life to 65? You managed to scrape through. You didn't get yourself, you didn't die of some disease. You didn't, get killed, whatever. And you got through to 65 and you realised, okay, I've got my pension, I've got my gold watch, my mortgage is paid off. What do I do now? And you might be thinking, you know what, 20 years ago I wish I'd have gone and travelled the Amazon. 50 years ago, I wish I'd have just moved abroad and lived somewhere else. Incidentally, just as we're talking right now, who knows who's in there? Who knows what it is? So what if everything we were told is wrong? I've got news for you. If you get it to 65 years old and realise that unless you know how to invent and fly a time machine, you're pretty much fucked. Because the energy that you had in your 20s, the ambition you had in your 30s, the whole thing, the freedom that you had in your teens, the whole thing, you may have a degree of it, but, I've got news for you. Doesn't matter how great a shape you're in, we're kind of limited. Granted, we can learn a lot of stuff through life, but what if everything is wrong? What if everything you were ever told is wrong? I'm not saying I've got all the right answers, but I know when I see people working in a factory their whole lives, and my dad was one of them, till he opened his own, and he still worked in a factory. This goes on. Is that really what we're here for? To work in a factory? Not that there's anything wrong with that at all. But is that what we're really here for? There's 7 days in a week, and society deems we should work 5 of them. Why is it not we work 2 days of the week and take 5 off? Who said it's Monday to Friday, 9 to 5? What if that's all wrong? What if it's all wrong? And today with technology, the learning curve, and you can adapt, we're going to become replaced. There's no such thing as a safe, secure job with a pension anymore. It doesn't exist. I don't care what it is. It does not exist. You can become replaced by technology in a second. All of us, me included. So, we adapt, we evolve, and we make the most of it. So, I've just I'm still discovering every single day how easy it is to spend less time doing stuff and more enjoying stuff by utilizing technology. So guys, that's what I've got for today from sunny Brooklyn, Fort Greene Park. Have a wonderful weekend.